All right, 30-1s. The next thing we're going to learn about today is applying a combination of translations to a given equation. Okay, so with this example here, it says the graph of y is equal to 1 over x is translated 10 units to the left and 4 units down. Okay, and what we want to do is determine the equation that describes this transform graph. All right, so we have a combination of translations. So we have a vertical and horizontal translation occurring at the same time. So here's our original function. If we are translating it both horizontally and vertical, this function becomes y minus k is equal to 1 over x minus h. Okay, so that came from the fact that our general form of our function being vertically and horizontally translated is that right there. Remember, f can represent any type of function. In this case, our function is 1 over x. Okay, so here is the transform function, but we need to determine what are the values of k and h that create this transform graph. Okay, so let's go through our information here. We are given the fact that we are translating this graph 10 units to the left. So what does that mean? Well, that means we have an h value. It's going to be negative because it's going to the left, and it's negative 10 because we're going 10 units to the left. So my h value is going to be negative 10. Okay, but we have another type of translation working here, and that's 4 units down. So that means our k value is going to be negative because we're moving down, and it's going to be negative 4 because we're moving down 4 units. So my k value is going to be negative 4. So these two values are simply going to be substituted back into this transform function. So y minus negative 4, so watch the signs please, equal to 1 over x minus the h value, which is negative 10. Okay, so from here, we're just going to do some simplifications. So y minus the negative 4 gives me y plus 4. Okay, equals to 1 over x minus a negative 10, which gives me 1 over x plus 10. Okay, so we want to note here, we wanted to find the equation that describes the transform graph. So the equation of the graph is usually given where y is isolated. So our last step is to isolate y. So we're going to subtract 4 from both sides. And when we do that, we're going to get our final function of y is equal to 1 over x plus 10 minus 4. So there's the equation of the given graph, and that's how you apply a combination of translations to a given equation.